Abuelito, dime tú, ¿qué sonidos son los que oigo yo? Abuelito, dime tú, ¿por qué yo en la nube voy? Dime por qué huele el aire así. Dime por qué yo soy tan feliz. Abuelito, nunca yo de ti me alejaré. Abuelito, dime tú lo que dice el viento en su canción. Abuelito, dime tú por qué llovió, por qué nevó. Dime por qué todo es blanco. Dime por qué yo soy tan feliz. Abuelito, nunca yo de ti me alejaré. Abuelito, dime tú, si el abeto a mí me puede hablar. Abuelito, dime tú, ¿por qué la luna ya se va? Dime por qué hasta aquí subes. Dime por qué yo soy tan feliz. Abuelito, nunca yo de ti me alejaré.
Ahora es justo hablar, después de que pasan 4 años. A ellos solo les dejo a vestir, me chupa la pija, la opinión de las cucas. Me chupa la pija, la opinión de las cucas. Me chupa la pija, la opinión de las cucas. Me chupa la pija, la opinión de las cucas. Para hablar hay que ganar. Uno es ganado la selección de Sabrazo. Me chupa la pija, la opinión de los cucas. Es exactamente lo que voté. Hubieras ganado las elecciones al rato. Me chupa la pija, la opinión de los cucas. Es exactamente lo que voté. Por la opinión de los cucas. Es exactamente lo que voté. Hubieras ganado las elecciones al rato. Me chupa la pija, la opinión de los cucas. Es exactamente lo que voté. Lo que voté. Hubieras ganado las elecciones al rato. Me chupa la pija, la opinión de los cucas. Es exactamente lo que voté. A la opinión de los cucas. Hubieras ganado las elecciones al rato. Me chupa la pija, la opinión de los cucas. Es exactamente lo que voté. Por opinión de los cucas. 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 has ganado las elecciones. Abrazo, me chupa la pija la opinión de los cucas. Es exactamente lo que voté.
Años, recién egresado del Colegio Nacional, vivo en Belgrano con mis papás. El capitalismo no va más. Me levanto no muy temprano, me fumo un habano, querría ser cubano, lloro en las redes por los africanos. Soy un poco rojo, un poquito marciano.
What's happening over here? Let me just fix this.
Manejo el Mercedes de papi.
I'm going to put the music a little bit lower. There we are. I should be there in the screen. I don't know what's going on. The camera is not there. Let me check this up. I will need to take care of this. I don't know what's happening. Let me change into something else. Let's see properties of the camera. I'm not seeing it. Okay, so this camera doesn't work. I'm going to put the other one. Let's just see if the other camera works. Let's just add another source of camera so you can see me. Video capture device. I don't know what's going on. There you are, and you see everything over here. Hello. I'm going to need to change this. So this is not working. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to put that. Hello everyone. I'm going to try to fix this online. That's what I'm going to do. So let me check this. I'm going to just start go up over here and I will check what's going on. I'm doing what any other engineer will do, but it's basically unplug and plug it again. But there's no point on that. Let me check. Let's just leave that on and see what's going on. Properties. There's a problem with that camera. That's what's going on. All right. Let me check around here. I see the camera now over there. Something is there we are. So all of a sudden it started to work. And that's the trick, guys. 5 years studying engineering, just to know that you have to unplug and plug again the the camera. That's the trick. That's how you fix everything. Turn it off and then turn it on. There we are. All right. We are going to continue. So this is where we are. We are playing Avernum Escape from the Pit. And this game is really, really amazing. I'm on the on Silvar, the first city on the underground. It's not an external city because everything is underground over there. But I'm on the first city we escaped, or we went out of Fort Avernum, the first fort, and we reached the first city. And I went into the sewers. So let me just start the game. I'm going to switch directly into the game over here. Let's go into the game screen. There we are. And let's launch the game. Play the game. Okay. And there's the sound. The other day we had some issues with the sound. I'm going to put it a little bit lower. I think the sound was okay the other day when I fixed it, but there. Okay. Hello, there we are. I think we are okay with that with that volume. You will let me know, guys, in the comments or something. Okay, we are going to load this game, and we are on Silvar. So we started, we entered the sewers the other day, the first quest from the city, and we defeated Drognars, but I still haven't explored everything over here. I don't know if there might be something. There might be something else. The thing is, these guys are really tired, and I want to take them back to the city. I want to rest, and we are going to see how this works out. So they are now on the city. I'm here. Small inn, the training hall, shopboard, city hall. We are going. I want to come down again over here just to clear up all the sewers. I haven't worked out through all of the map of the sewers, but I want to do that. The thing is, I want these guys to be rested, and but let's just go to the city hall over here. The mayor is not here. Special encounter. There is a small peculiar park in the middle of this town. Several of the Avernum trees, half wood, half fungus, surround a small pond. There are neither lily pads nor ducks. There is, however, a lot of lichen, and tiny lizards frolic about. Strange. You hear someone humming nearby, but the sound doesn't seem to be coming from any of the townsfolk. Living statue. Is this? You look closer at the statue. It's cleaner than the others, and a much nicer piece of craftsmanship to boot. Then it winks at you. Hey, you're a living statue. What are you doing here? I just stand here. Watch. Listen. It starts humming gently, unconcerned about your presence. The conversation ends. All right. Keeping the line. The guard says something. Let's just go to the Mayor Jonathan over here. Major Jonathan sits calmly behind his desk, inspecting several letters and reports. They are written on crude papyrus. Papyrus. I don't know how you pronounce this in English. Papyrus? Probably the closest thing to paper they can get down here. You notice that, as he reads, he nervously fingers the sash around his chest and the gold necklace around his throat. Okay, your worm infestation was caused by a Nephil named Drognar. He is dead. How very interesting. Our feline foes are becoming more ingenious and finding ways to assault us. And as promised, here is a reward. He promotes you a silver ring from his hand and presents it to you. It is enchanted. Also, as promised, I have advice. Yeah, you said you have advice. Give it to me, please. 2 pieces. First, you should know that there is an enchanted pylon in the tunnels below us. Second, if you wish a true use for your skills, you should travel to the castle, far to the southwest, in the Great Cave, to enter that fortress. However, you will need a crown token. Okay, how do I get a crown token? You find a mayor who has 1% and you earn it. It is how you prove you can be trusted to spend time with our king. Alas, I do not have one to give, but the mayor of Formello to the north does. You should go north and speak with her. If the rumors I have heard are true, she has a task that may be worth your effort. Okay, tell me more about the pylon first. Certain trusted individuals are given the ability to use the magic of these pylons to travel quickly through Avernum. Okay. You can learn more about them in the Tower of Magi, to the south. Our pylon is in the tunnel network below, in the northeast corner. I will make sure that the door to it is unlocked for you. Okay, and now tell me more about the castle. King Mika wisely runs Avernum from there. If you truly wish to do good, fighting for your newfound homeland, this is where you should go. All right, that's all for now. Thanks. Perfect. So I got some rewards. These guys are not rested yet. Out of business. Maybe go here. Just talk to Gary. The barkeep busily polished the counter. He's tall and short and sports a very ambitious bird. I'm reading terribly today. He reads you when you walk up to the bar. I'm Gary, he says, and this is my inn. You have the look of a new arrival about you. You can buy a round of mushroom ale if you like. I just don't want to hear any complaining. So Gary, what do you have on the tap? I saw mushroom beer, 1 gold. We also have free rooms sometimes. He polishes 4 of it. I'd like a private room. Sorry, only 2 rooms, both full. Lot of merchants pass through the Eastern Gallery. The Eastern Gallery? That's where you are. Second largest cavern in all of Avernum. Only the Great Cave to the southwest is larger. I have another question. Any advice on how to stay alive in Avernum? That's a good question. A lot of people come through here asking for my advice. I suggest doing for a living down here what you did on the surface, as long as it isn't harmful to anyone, of course. Did you run an inn on the surface? Yes, unfortunately unknown to me, several rebels were using my place as a base of operation. When the Empire found them, they died. Then, to play it safe, I was sent to Avernum. Not fair, but since when has the Empire been fair? Any shops that adventurers could do over here? As a matter of fact, yes, I am very interested in finding a natural hot spring. If so, I could profitably expand my innkeeping operation. If you find a nice spring, let me know. I will pay you well. Where would I find such a thing? If I knew, I wouldn't have offered you the money to find it now, would I? But I look in the Eastern Gallery. There must be something like that nearby. Okay, that's all for now. So all the rooms are taken. I don't know why I'm not getting... I know what I have to do. Maybe I have to get out of the town and get in again. So if I go out and I do something like this, and now I get in again. So there are springs and things and houses I'm going in again. And there we are. That's the trick. Perfect. Let me go back. I don't know if this is going to change or maybe make more people appear here like new. I don't know if the thing is around here respawn or something. Let me get back into this place. I got in around here. No, but it's blocked now. I cannot go in. Ah, okay. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue doing what I want. How about here? Inventory, there's nothing. One thing that I would love to know if is this game has something like a place you can call home or something like that. What is this? Clay brick. I don't think you can. I don't know if you can click on things. What is this? Poor leather helmet. Okay, I'm going to take that. Pick, hammer, and light. Ability, light source. Light for 100. Oh, I'm going to take that. This is something that you can use. This is nice. How about this? Something happened there. I'm going to come back to that. All right, shine rats. This is the pile, the pylon, I think that is called. North west, I think, right? Northwest. Yes. Let me go and place myself. I don't know if he can reach over here. No, this is, I think it's because it's red. I'm going to just place this guy over here. Can he? Yeah, it's, I think it's white, right? No, he can't. Okay. Marion is going over here with the priest. I'm going to protect every one of us. He is far away from these ones. Okay, that's good to know. And the mage is going to protect. She is going to have the same very problem. So I'm going to place her here. And there I'm going to do the protection spell or something. This one, Cloak of Curses. So this one goes there. Marion is going to go over this one. Hits both of them. The priest. One of your foes. Curing. This spell cures one or more of the non-metal. Okay. We're going to throw this there. And Marion just stays over there. They all lose a turn. Missed. Really? She missed. The priest, can he... Let's just do smite on this one and end it. There we are. Perfect. Okay, we are going to take that. We are going to see. So she doesn't have a belt. So I'm going to put the belt on her. There we are. There is a ring. This ring is shining silver band. 10% cold resistant. I'm going to just wear it. Just in case. Poor little helmet. Does she have a helmet? No. So I'm going to give it to her. My front line is going to get all of the armor first. There she is. Anything else? Good javelin. Okay, no worries. There is another one there, so frothing rat. Aldous is going to hit this one, but it's going to hit it with discipline. There he is. Marion also discipline. She has this. It's going to hit that one. And Marion with some bolt of fire. Just throw there. We all have protection? Yes. So Aldous, there you are. Marion, discipline. No, she cannot do that yet. Priest, you are going to throw smite on this one. There he is. And Marion, also another bolt of... The just days. The priest is going to cure. Priest is going to cure Aldous. There he is. And Marion is also going to send another bolt of fire down this friggin' rat. Priest C and Marion M-A hit there. Marion discipline A hit, there you are. And Marion also a bolt of fire over here. There you are. Perfect. I'm going to cure Aldous with a priest. and also cure. Maybe not. Let me just end this fight. There. What do we have in the inventory over here? We have a fine cloak. Nice. Scroll. Return life. You can use this spell to restore the life of your fallen comrades instead of having to return to town. Oh, okay. So that's what happened when you died. I wanted to know what was going to happen. And that kind of answers it. Basically, if one of these dudes fall, it seems like we are going to have to go back to town to revive it. It seems, right? Okay, we are going to take Avernum's most beautiful natural resource, a rock. We are going to take that one, and we are going to take that one. So we have a fine cloak. What do you have over here? A cloak. And this one, it's more armor, so you are getting this one. And this one goes to the priest, because Marion has one, the priest has one, and Cordelia has one. The priest is Mycroft. Okay. Well, nothing else. There's something here. What is this? Crude dagger. I think these things should be sellable. Crude spear. 16 to 64. This might be nice. Maybe we can give her, instead of a crude dagger, we are going to give her a crude spear. To Marion. Marion, you now use a spear. Like it. Perfect. What is this above there? Nothing. I don't know if this is something in the ground now. Okay. All right, so we reached this spot. The sign says, travel pylon, do not use without receiving instruction at the Tower of Magi, or lethal discorporation by result. Okay. Interesting. What is this? Alchemical equipment, spiritual arrows can be taken to alchemists in towns and converted into poisons, scales. I'm going to take that and that. Not this. Stone Servant. We are not... can we talk with him? This stone worker doesn't respond when you approach. Mages tend to create these constructs to do heavy lifting for them. Once the animating wizard departs, the mindless creation is left to crumble silently away. Some kind-hearted people feel that this conduct is cruel mistreatment of these creatures or objects. Agitating too loudly about this in the Empire is one good way to earn a free trip to Avernum. Okay. Here is a pylon. It's not this one. This one is a pylon. Okay, we are not going to use that. We are not touching it. The same thing over here. What do we have there? Radiate Ice. 1 charge. Okay, we take this. Bandages can restore a small amount of health. Also wounds. Totally impress the townsfolk. Nice. Dried meat. And healing potion. Okay, we get everything like it. This guy is really close to its limit. There's nothing here, right? Nothing else? How about here? Nope. Okay, so we got a lot of more things. What we are going to do is actually go here and see where this takes us. So in the other part of town. And that makes sense. Okay, now I have the journal. So the journal says, okay, so here I didn't have to recode this stuff. So interesting things or quests actually get automatically over here. This makes sense. You have learned that the mayor of Ormelo, a city northeastern Avernum, might have use for someone with your talents. The rewards and influence you could get by aiding such a person have aroused your interest. Okay, special items, knife thing. This is what I'm keeping and recalling. Gary is the innkeeper of Silvar. He has heard of this hot springs somewhere in the north. Okay, this is perfect. I didn't have to recall this myself. So this is nice. Okay, let me see the map. The map I said. M is mesh spells. The map is here. It's not with M. It's with W. Okay. So north Formelo. There we are. Silver. Why it has a question sign? So I need to get back to Fort Avernum and then move maybe towards there. Okay, I'm going out of the city through here, and then I'm coming back just to get my guys cured. To heal your party and restore its spell energy, walk through the gates of a friendly town. Yeah, in the way I just did. Perfect. We are going back again here. I don't know if I can get in these places. So it says Silver, and then it says Fort Avernum, and it makes sense. I want to go like over there. Can I go here? No. So I think that what I should do is actually come back to, if I go over there, nothing happens. So I need to go over here. If I go to the map, it's not M, it's W. So I'm over here, I need to go north, right? And there's a sign over there, but we are going to check what the sign is. It says, the sign says, Fort Avernum, 7 miles south. Formelo, 40 miles north. Beware, bandit territory to north. Okay. Let me go in this fort. I'm in. You can have your character switch places in combat. Click on a different character to switch places. Okay, no worries. That makes sense. So this is which town? W is a map. So I'm on Fort Avernum or something like that. Doesn't have like a sign over here. It has Duvno Inn. There we are. Duvno Inn. I'm not sure if I'm going to. I'm not going to stay here very much. Or maybe I should kind of see if I can buy something else. What do we have here? I'm not stealing anything. Let's just discover everything over here in Fort Duvno. What does it says? The barracks. What is here? There are no words, just the sign of a bow crossed with a javelin. How about here? Jason's farming supplies. Let's just unlock his. What his? A lizard. His says the lizard. It has a little collar around its neck. It must be someone's pet. Okay. Maybe there is like a mini quest about this. Godwin. Just talk with God. You see an old man sitting under a tree. He's fishing. Are they biting? They are. Catching plenty of pale, slimy little monsters. What do you do when you aren't fishing? Well, not much. I used to be a farmer. Now I just do odd jobs and fish. What sort of odd jobs? Foraging. Cutting down the cave wood and shaping it into boards, burning trash and waste. Same amount of work to get done down here as up on the surface. What did you stop farming? He speaks loudly for the first time in anger. Those cat bastards, they burned my farm. They wanted the land, so they took it. Johnson set out a group to attack their new fort, but they were never heard from, so I'm stuck here. He calms down and goes back to fishing. The conversation ends. Do we have something in the quest about this? No. I thought it might. But no. What is this? Incense. Base. I wonder if I can get these things sold to someone. I would really like to do that. This is Walnut the Sage. No question, too trivial. Let's just go inside and see if I can, I don't know, sell something. The man behind the counter is short and heavy set. He wears mage's robes, not crisp and clean, but ratty, as if he'd been traveling recently. The air in here has a thick medicinal scent. There is some alchemical equipment sitting on the counter. The man sees that you notice it. Difficult to find supplies down here, but I manage. I'm Walner the Sage. Welcome to my shop. You look like you do a lot of traveling. He nods. I try to be a sage, but I've been seeing a lot of action lately. He looks down at his robes apologetically. I also need to find my own supplies. What sort of supplies? Mold and fungi. I use them to make my potions. Any of the sort you find, you can bring it to me. I have been trying to find the source of mandrake and grey mold, but I have had no luck. They are terribly rare. Okay, sounds exciting. What sort of action were you in? Captain Johnson enlisted me to help out against the foe. I was on a raid against the bandit fort up the hill to the west. It was a mess, but we fared much better than the group that attacked the Nephilim to the north. None of them returned. He looks at you hopefully. You know, if you want to help, you can speak with the captain. Okay, that's all now. So I can sell some stuff to this guy if I have it. Let me click again on him. What can a sage do? Well, my specialty is alchemy. If you have forged any lichen or moss or fungi with the proper properties, you can show it to me. If they are fresh enough, I can make something for you. So lichen, moss, or fungi. I'm going to record this, just to remember this, because I think I might have passed some of these things and not pick them up. Even better, with the right mix of herbs, I could make a brew to speed you up in combat or restore your magical energy. Very useful, much in demand. Okay, I don't need any potions. The conversation ends. So, evidently I don't have any of these things on my inventory right now, because if I would, I should have seen some kind of menu to sell and give these things to him. There are no words. The boy across traveling. Let's just go here and see if I can sell her some of the stuff that we have. Shayar. A small, slender woman sits behind the counter, working on fletching an arrow. Years in the underworld have made her skin white to the point of translucent. She holds up the arrow, inspects it, nods her approval, and sees it aside. Then she looks up at you. Welcome to my shop. You can call me Shayar. I often find tools for puncturing one's foes from a safe distance. Let's just say I want to buy some missiles. So I cannot sell her things. What if I don't know, let's just click. Finish what you are doing first. Press to have a new character, start shopping, click on its portrait. Mycroft, I don't want to buy anything, I want to sell some of what I have. Odelia, yeah, he doesn't want any of my stuff. She doesn't want anything of my stuff. Price is pretty average, okay. No. What kind of missiles do you make here? I make and sell archery supplies and javelins. Let me know if you want to purchase something. My stock is kind of low. Most everything I make has been going to the soldiers. Okay. Who have the soldiers been fighting? To the north, goblins and Nephilim. To the west, brigands and the rare Slitherikai riding party. The Empire has sent us all to a violent and dangerous land. Yeah, this seems a very violent area. It is. Sometimes I wish that my business was not so healthy. Okay, that's all for now. So I cannot sell her anything. How about here? Farming supplies. Hello, Jason. A tall, peculiar-looking man dressed in leather sits by the counter. He has long hair and a broad smile. And cold, calculating eyes. Hello, he says in a soft voice. I am Jason. I sell supplies. You sell supplies? Isn't that a bit vague? Well, I used to sell farming supplies when there were farms. Then I diversified. When there were farms? What do you mean by that? There are a lot of brigands in these parts. Not good, respectable thieves. Savages. They've been attacking the farms. There's one band of them in particular that I'd like to see deal with. Perhaps I could help you deal with them. Perhaps you could, at that. Go straight to the north towards Formello, and you may meet a group of bandits which has been extorting money from merchants passing by. Deal with them, and I will pay you handsomely. Perfect. That's all for now, thanks. And I should have this on my journal, right? Exactly. Brigand extortion. We are going to deal with these guys. So I don't have any option to sell anything at all. Let me go in here. There we are. And this is... I cannot open that. This one? No. This one? Yes. So this is... Alice, Shake, Soldier. No response. How about Alice? This scene is clearly much frequented by merchants and warriors, the ones who pilot caravans north and south. The proprietor watching patiently behind the counter. Stop walking, she snaps. I'm Alice, and this is my inn. We have drinks and supplies. Sometimes we have rooms. That's all. Let me see the menu. So I cannot. She also has pale semi-fish from the lake. Okay, I cannot sell her anything, it seems. I'd like a room. Let's just say that. We have one room. A merchant is using it. Why don't you sleep on the road like all your adventurers do? Okay, I don't need anything else. The conversation ends. So I don't know what can you do in a room. I don't know if that gives you... This is Alice. Let's just talk with Shake. You meet a farmer named Shake. He spent his leisure time here in the inn, playing chess against all comers and making friendly wagers on the outcome. A few minutes of observation reveals that he's a fearsome opponent. Not wanting to lose any money, you quietly move on. Alright, and this? Caius. You see a small worried man in long rows. They show the wear and leaching stains that come from heavy travel. A holy symbol hangs prominently from his neck. He invites you to sit with him. I am Caius, a speaker of the holy chants. Come and join me. I don't mind some company as I take rest from my journey. May I ask, why are you traveling? I bring the word to the flock. I once did so in Formello, but now I'm moving to safer ground. Why did you leave Formello? I was assistant priest there, but the race got too much for me. I worked for Mother Claudette, a good, fine woman. Plus, she had the ear of the mayor. If you're ever there, mention my name to her. She'll help you get settled. As for me, I'm off. What can you tell us about Formello? It's a city to the north. They had troubles, though. Not as bad as down here. The worst thing that's happened so far is that some Nephilim spies stole the mayor's necklace. He laughs. Ha ha ha. Sounds trivial, I know, but it's supposed to have powerful magic. Still, the attacks were starting to increase. I'm glad that I left. Where are you going? I'm going to the Great Cave, where things are calmer. He looks worried for a moment. Or so I hear. The Great Cave? What is that? You really don't know much about Avernum, do you? It's far to the south and the west. Then west. It's the largest cavern in Avernum. It contains a number of cities and forts and the castle, the capital of Avernum. You should try to see it if you ever get the chance. Okay, that's all for now. So we got some nice things. Let's just go in here now that we are kind of exploring everything. Barracks. Open the barracks. And over here, guard. Did we enter over here? Archer. Captain Johnson. There we are, Captain Johnson. Let's just talk with him. You see a large, bearded man in gleaming steel armor, an iron halberd strapped over his back. Clearly, he must be the captain of this fort. He's a green man with cold eyes and a huge variety of scars. Fortunately, he doesn't look unhappy to see you. So you are here, he says. I got word promising warriors arrived in Fort Avernum. I won't pretend we don't need help. I am Captain Johnson. I'm in charge here until we get a new commander. How can I assist you, Captain? I could use some help protecting this fort from the bandits and Nephilim. It's my job not to rest until all the vermin are dead. But you have all these soldiers. What I can do? Our soldiers are the best, but we can always use adventurers too. The bandits are off balance now, and we can really use help against the Nephilim. He practically spits out the last word. There is a weird gleam in his eye. Tell me more about the Nephilim problem. His face twists into a cold grin. It's a little disturbing. Vicious vermin. I love to strangle everyone. They are building a new fort to the north. I sent a small group to check it out. All of my scouts were lost. We need to burn out that lair while it's small. He grins. Of course, we are getting them back. We got one of them in the cells, dying slow. Nephilim prisoners, I hope you kill them. I can't stand those feline savages. Don't worry, we'll take care of them. I don't go in for that mercy to non-humans drivel. If they fight us, they pay. Okay, I'd like to help you with your Nephilim problem then. Alright then. The new Nephilim fort is to the north. It's being dug out by goblins right now. If you can kill their commander, come back here and talk to me. I will reward you well. Nice. So I'm getting a lot of quests. Authorized soldiers only. I'm not authorized. Quests. I have another. Yeah, perfect. Nephilim problem. There we are. Can I go up here? Yes. Minecraft Marion. There's nothing over here. Inventory. I'm not stealing anything. Or should I? This guy has some of this. So let's just not steal anything. What is this? Disarm trap. You are able to tell it has a trap, but your tool skill isn't high enough to disarm. Try again and proceed. Okay, so this is a trap protecting maybe this thing. I'm not doing anything else. Going out. What is this? Grimet's smithy. Clang, clang, clang. This is locked. Let's just talk with Grimet. I think he repairs things. The man in front of you is huge, leather-clad and grimy. He holds a very large hammer. The heat from his forge leaves his face flushed, and the red stands out dramatically against his pale skin. He looks over your weaponry. A warrior, I see. I'm Grimet. I sell blades. Bets you can find in the Eastern Gallery. Okay. I would like you to sell something. Yes, that's what I want you to sell. There we are. Now I'm selling this stuff. Crude dagger. Select an item to mark it for sale. Press OK button. Sell all marked items. So I can sell the crude dagger. Press the OK button to sell the marked items. Nice shop. There's weapons. Can I click over here? So he's not going to. I want to buy bronze spear. Is really better than the one that I have. Bronze iron short sword. Bronze short sword. Okay, press the buy button to purchase to have a new character. Start shopping. $64. The prices don't change for any of these guys, so I don't think there is like a kind of bargain skill or something like that. Haggle. Start shopping. Okay, no worries. I'm going to press escape. I'm going to. Marion has something, but he doesn't want any of the other stuff, I think. Nice shop. You're the forcemate, yeah? I'm the blacksmith around here, repair weapons and the like. Can you repair anything? Actually, I just do small repairs. Now, bottle up in Fort Avernum. He can do some good repairs. Okay. Is it really demand for blacksmithing? Oh, yes. Blah, blah, blah. How is doing the raiding? Okay, mainly from bandits lately, with the big kiddies taking up the slack. There used to be a lot of farms to the north. Used to be. Now we are the only fort in this area. He poses to think, you know, we could always use some help to Captain Johnson. Yes, I already talked with him. So nothing to see here. I don't have any other questions. So there we are. Perfect. Let's just see what this is. Carol, the healer. I don't need a healer. So that was the only guy that we could sell something to. He didn't want this crude dagger, it seems. It's the only other thing that we had. Okay, this is ability is full. So yeah, the crude dagger and these things are not maybe sellable. The other thing is spiritual elves. I couldn't sell this thing to the sage guy over there, so I'm not sure what we can do. So I need to go, it's not M, it's W, the map. So I need to go to quest destination, Nephilim problem, and for Melo the city is over there. So we are getting out of here and going directly to the brigand over there. I think what I should do is actually purchase some of this of these things. I have the money. I don't have to be so cheap. So let me talk with this. I would like to sell something again. I have the opportunity to sell more. Let's just try. Yes, he wants this thing. I can sell everything to him. I'm going to sell this. How many to sell? 2. I'm going to sell that. And I'm going to sell all these things. I want to make money. And the leather armor. Yeah. And I don't know if I will sell the alchemical equipment. Value 50, value 70. I'm going to sell this one, but not this. I'm going to keep this one. Then I'm going over here and I'm selling, not that one, slime stained tunic. No, this one I'm going to keep it. Value 300. Some areas of Avernus are very cold. Be sure to dress up. Armor and blessing of the blah blah blah. Sell. And this dude, I'm going to. This is not sellable. The base. Yes, I'm going to sell that. Incense. So I'm selling this, and can be sold in a store for extra cash. Yes, I'm selling that. I like this. I like this stuff that I can sell. Perfect. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this now. There we are, 413 coins. I'd like to buy a weapon now. So let's just see what I can buy. Bronze braces. More armor. I have less chance to hit. But with all braces I have less chance to hit. Even the ones that I'm currently using. So I'm going to get, first I'm going to get, I think, costs 100 iron short sword, bronze short sword. The one that I have is 13 to 52. This is 15 to 60. This is 17 to 68. How about the crude spear? Can I switch characters? Yes. So the spear that we have is 14 to 56. This one, 16 to 64. I'm going to buy this one, iron dagger, and this one. We are going to improve a little bit our things. Bronze short sword. So this guy is better with the swords. This is a tiny bit better, so I'm going to buy this one for Aldous, and then I'm going to buy the bronze spear for Marion. There we are. I'm going to accept this. Best weapon in this, as I say. I'm going to close over here that we can do that. Perfect. I'm going to get this and I'm going to do this. And now we put that there. And we change that. Can we put this thing? I think we can. So let me first more armor and blessing. 2 blessings curse you cause. 10% blessings and causes. I don't remember if he is. He does blessings, right? So I'm going to just put this like that. Yeah. And we are going to keep this one. Let's just try to sell again. I would like to sell something, and now we are going to sell this sword and Marion spear. There we are. And now we click OK, and we are going to get 73 coins. Yeah, perfect. Nice shop. I'd like to buy a weapon. Okay. No more thing. I want to make Marion. Marion has a sword too, but these two guys are going to be this the archer, and Marion is going to throw javelins or something like that. Let me see. We have javelins right here, right? Yeah, 6 javelins. So I'm going to do it like this. And also she is going to use maybe the crude bow. So now Marion is going to get javelins over there and nothing else. And this guy already has, he has a crude dagger, and Marion javelins and crude dagger. Okay. I should have kept the other things, the spears and things. Okay, no worries. I will get some more of that. Let's see what's here. Carol the healer. I'm not doing anything with Carol the healer over here. Okay, that's enough. We're getting out. We are going to the north, to Fort Mellow. Fort Avernum, Silvar. And the map is W. We are here. This hot springs. Okay. For Mellow, these are the brigands. Should I click on them or what? If I click on them, what happens? Nothing. Can I go over here? This is a lizard. Or maybe a Nephilim. I don't recognize it. Special encounter. A group of Avernum troops operating out of Fort Avernum approaches you. When they see that you aren't bandits, they warn you to be careful. There are bandits and crazed Nephilim in this area, the captain says. Then they depart. Okay, so these guys aren't bad. That's why clicking them didn't happen. Didn't seem to do anything, I think. All right. So I'm going to the north. And I don't know what that is. Brigand extortion and Nephilim problem. So Nephilim problem is around there. I'm going to go over here. You encounter a band of roving brigands. They seem to have decided that you are an easy target. Their leader hails you. Hold on a moment there. These are our caves. If you want to pass, you must give us 50 gold. If you do not, rest assured that we will act in immediate and violent way. Attack. Of course we are attacking them. So I put Aldous there. Can I I'm going to put Aldous there. Discipline. What can I do? Massive physical blow that knocks your foe. A missile attack that's extra damage and knocks the target off balance. Turns go 4. I'm not doing anything. I'm going to let them maybe come. Let's just see if these tactics work. I skip this turn. Or maybe not. Maybe I need to go and do stuff. But I'm going to maybe stay there and put Marion there. Marion is coming here. And does Marion have any other? No. Okay, no. So Marion this is what priest, no, discipline with D. So she has only that. And that's okay. We skip the turn with Marion, who has a freaking wolf. So the priest is going to do priest things. Protection for all of us. There we are. And Marion is going to do mage thing. Is going to call a beast. There we are. Freaking bastards. Oh, there are a freaking ton of them. What can I do with this guy? 75 physical damage. We are going to do A. I'm going to hit. Ooh, there we are. That was good. Marion is going to do something similar. A. So with Marion we are going to do this time. Oh, boom. She missed. Freaking bastard. The priest is going to cure Aldous. And Marion is going to do Marion thingies. Random curse on the target. Gives your group's attacks a chance to put a custom cross and cost. Cloak, of course, is at level 1. Let's just confuses all nearby enemies. Let's just do this. Yeah. Boom, like this. Some of them might be dazed. Yes. Like it. So, who are we fighting? We are fighting this one. Boom. Marion is going to do that one. Yeah. Mycroft is going to continue curing people, doing priesty things. Protection, we already have protection. We are going to cure Aldous. And Marion, what can we do with Marion? Let's just get another beast. We already have a beast, so we cannot call another one. So we are going to daze. We already daze people. Gives you group attacks a chance of putting a random curse. Target, you can only have one cloak at once. I don't know what is this. Let's just get this one, see. Boom. There we are. So we cursed people. That was good. We are hitting this thug. We have this. Goodbye. There you are. Marion is going to hit this giant lizard. Lisa goes away. Now, with the priest, we continue doing priesty things. We cure Aldous. There you are. And Marion is going to throw a bolt of something to maybe the lizard. There we are. With this one, we hit with discipline. We are going to do A, and we are going to hit this one. There you are, thug. And Marion is going to do the same thing, discipline, and hit this one. There you have it, yeah. And the priest, let's see if we can shoot. No, with the priest, I'm going to do one of these things. Let me hit there. And Marion is going to do Marion things. Boom. There you go. Aldous is going to hit this one. And Marion is also going to hit this other one. There you go. The priest, can he cure himself? I wonder. Yes. And Marion drops a ball of fire to this one. Boom. There we are. And now, that's it. Can we stop the fight? You have defeated the bandits. You don't find any loot on them. You must have been their first intended victims of the day. For Fort Avernum will be very grateful of your help, of course. Peace. So, okay, so I didn't have anything to loot. And stopping the Fort Avernum, it's W over here. Fort Avernum is down there. Bring an extortion. Maybe what I can do is go back to recharge my guys to the fort. Basically, this is Fort Avernum. Or to get a reward, basically, right? Fort Avernum, Fort Avernum, and Silvar. I don't know if I go here, if I get. You can't try to move that far away. Okay. Okay, I cannot go that far away automatically. Over here, I can. What about this? Yes. How about this? Yes. How about that? There we are. Yes, we crossed this thing, so that's good. I don't remember who gave us this quest. You have learned hot springs, brigand extortion. If you travel up the road, you might find a group of brigands. If you drive it off, Jason at Fort Avernum will pay you bounty. I don't know where was Jason. Jason was the dude over here, the Smithy. No, this is agreement. This was not Jason. What is Jason? Jason or Johnson? I don't remember. Archer. Not this one. Jason was here. The guy in the Shake. Caius. Freaking bastard. Where is Jason? God. This is the girl. This is Jason. There we are, Jason. Hello, mate. Jason stipples his finger in front of his face and leans back in his crude stone chair. So, supplies, do you need them? I found the bandits you told me about. They won't be troubling you anymore. Jason says, ah, yes. I have heard already of your glorious triumph over that band of murderers. He presents you with an iron shield he kept behind his counter. This is not magical, alas. Magic is rare down here. However, it can deflect many a blow. Perfect. Thanks so much. So now I have the shield. Look at this. More armor. Yeah. We are going to put this one there and we keep this here. Can I give the shield to... Of course, I'm going to give this to Marion. And Marion is going to take this one. You cannot keep a shield when you are using a two-handed sword, freaking bastard. I'm going to... Do I have a bow? Yes, I have. So... She is... I'm going to do this. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to give the bow to Cordelia. And Shaolins are going to go to Marion. And Marion has a bronze spear. And she cannot have... Yeah, she can have that too. But I cannot put this there. Okay. No problem. So we are okay, we are rested, we are recovered. So let's just go to... let's just deal for now with the Nephilim problem. The Nephilim problem is like around here. I see the Nephilim over there. So can I click over there? Over here? Nope. How about over here? There we are. You encounter a lone creature, lost and desperate. It's a reptilian humanoid. This is not a Nephilim. The size of an adult human, wielding a large two-tin spear. This must be one of the infamous and dangerous slithery guy. When it sees you, it doesn't bother to speak. Instead, it emits a vicious hiss and charges you. Freaking bastard. Ooh, he is actually... it seems hard. Aldous is going to hit it with discipline, an A, and he's going to do boom. There you are. And Marion too, with discipline, A, and boom. There you have it. The priest is doing priesty things. We are warding ourselves protection. A boom. There we are. And Marion is going to help and throw some spells. Cloak of Courses. Let's just do the Cloak of Courses. I really like this. Missed. Missed. Freaking bastard. Shoot. Critical. Good. And Marion, you are going to... she cannot hit with this. Okay. Because she's... a boom. The guy is freaking hard. Missed. Backstabbed. Okay. The priest is going to cure Marion. Definitely. A boom. There we are. And drop some ball of fire to this dude. Jesus. Discipline and hit hard, please. Hey. Yeah, there we are. Perfect. Shield chant, blah, blah, blah. How can I get the things that he dropped? I think I need to stop this and combat. And why? Where is the inventory? He dropped a lot of things. I want those things. Why didn't get them? Jesus fucking Christ. I lost them. So I need to do something before I end the turn. I don't know if I can get the inventory for that. I lost that. Okay. I'm going to save the game over here in a third slot. A third save, and I'm going to start cycling through them just in case. I'm so stupid. I should have got I need to save in every situation just to I don't want to cheat basically, and I'm not going to. What I want is actually to prevent myself of doing stupid things like this. Okay, let's go here because I think this is where the Nephilim is. What are these dudes? There we are. No, these are goblins, the ones that they are doing stuff. So, discipline, hit this goblin. D. Boom! There you are. And I'm going to take that. Do I have inventory? Like, inventory. Yes, I have it. Perfect. So I'm going to take these things. There we are. Marion is going to do some discipline things to this goblin E. Boom. There you have it. This is a Nephilim. Okay, the priest is going to do priest things. Is going to give us protection to all. There we are. And Marion is going to already have that. She is going to daze. Confuses all nearby enemies. I don't know if they are too nearby, so I'm going to get a beast. Aldous is hitting this goblin. Oh yeah. Marion is hitting this one. The priest. Should we heal someone? We are going to hit Marion. Heal Marion actually. Priest things. Heal Marion. There you are. And she is. Can we daze? We're going to daze over here. Aldous is hitting there. Ooh, we have new points for everyone. This is nice. I like it. Marion is going to hit this one. There you are. Very good. The priest is going to shoot at the Nephilim. There we are. And Marion cannot use any of this. Why I have this shortcut S? I don't know. Marion is shooting a ball of fire to the Nephilim. There you are, perfect. Marion is going to hit the mission. Backstab, perfect. I need the inventory. And the priest is going to hit over there. And Marion is going to hit over there. There you have it. So Marion, yeah, they can shoot. This is good. Discipline. Hey. There you have it. Perfect. So inventory, there's a stick. I'm not getting the stick from the floor over here. And now we end. Yes, I can get the inventory like this over the fight. So there's nothing else we can get. We stop the fight and then we continue on. This is really nice. So what if I go over there? There we are. When getting items, some of them will be marked steal. This means not yours. Stealing these items can make a town angry at you. Yeah, okay. We are going to improve our guys over here. Let's just do this. I'm going to save first of all. Save, and we are starting to. Let's just get another one of these. I want to get different cycles. I'm going to use them all. Grand Pa. There we are. Escapes 4. Now, I need to give you a point. So the other day we gave him strength. How muscular. Improves your chance to hit and damage with melee weapons. Enables you to wear heavy armor without being encumbered. Improves your chance to hit and damage with missile weapons. Intelligence. Endurance. Measures how hardy you are. The more endurance, the less poison and other such afflictions will affect you. I'm going to give him a little bit more endurance because he's our fighter. There we are. And now you can now increase 2 different skills to the right. Click a skill to increase. Select the tab to the top. I'm not getting magic and miss things. Priest spells. Mage spells. Cave Law. Helps you calm hostile monsters, forage for treasure, and resist certain unpleasant magical effects. The more of this present in your party, the better the effect. This might be a good thing to have, but because this guy is actually good with this, I'm going to just get it with the use of a blade. So I'm going to up that skill and up this skill. Pikes, spears, halberds. Yeah, he's definitely our tank. Spend a skill point. Click OK. So there we are. We are okay with this. Marion. So Marion is going to get her endurance is pretty good. So I'm going to give her a little bit more strength, or missile improves your chance to hit and damage with missile. Reduces your chance of being hit. I'm going to give her more strength because she's also a tank. She is getting also more. I'm gonna create 2 different skills. She's also getting more of this and more of this. She has first aid. At the end of combat, this skill will restore some of your health and spell energy. This is good. She's number 1 on this. Okay, I like this. We are doing the kind of easy stuff over here. Okay, this is our priest. So I'm going to give him, it's already good on intelligence. I'm going to give him solving problems, increase charge the spell energy, and helps to resist charming. I'm going to just get them better with this. Or maybe dexterity, because these two are also... No, let's just give them more spell energy. And we increase bows, and we increase throwing things over here. Throw missiles. Or maybe we go here, and now we gave him the ability to cast pre-spells. The higher the level of the skills, the more spells you can cast. Yes, we are going to go with this. Arcane lore. How familiar you are with magical lore. Used to decode magical inscriptions on spells. The more of this in your group, the better. Also helps resist mental effects. Mage spells, the ability to cast spells, the higher the level of the skill, the more spells you can cast. We are going to start increasing this on the priest. And with Mario, we are going to do something similar. Intelligence, she is really intelligent. We are giving her more intelligence. Magic. Look at this. Arcane lore. Priest. Spells. First aid. Increases the effectiveness of all of your spells by 2%. Let's just give her a little bit more of this. And we are going to give her a little bit more of this. And there we are. Okay, what do we have in the inventory here? School. This is very interesting. Now you know what evil dungeons are like before they actually become evil dungeons. This humanoid lair is still under construction. Okay. You will guess that the Nephilim will live here eventually, and they have put goblins to work to do all the heavy lifting. You had both races on the surface, and the smaller were often forced to work by the larger. From inside you can hear the sounds of tools striking stone and the harsh voices of goblins. It is in your power to put a quick end to their labors. Okay, we're going to do exactly that. So there are goblins all over the place. I think I'm going to just wait for them to come and block the path over here. So I'm going to skip with Aldous. Onion is going to stay there, skip, and the priest is going to, let's just see, can I shoot? Maybe he's going to move to shoot. The priest is going to do priestly things, as we always do. There we are, chant. And Cordelia is going to go there. And mage things. Can we daze people from over here? Yes. I don't want them dazed. I'm going to just keep turn and see what they do. There we are. So oh, I have another one. Escape D. Discipline. Leg sweep. 101 physical damage. Immobile for 3 turns. Weakness scores for 3 turns. Blade sweep. Affects nearby foes. Turns to recover 6. Swings your weapon in a wide arc, striking all nearby foes. We are going to do the kick. Let's just see. D, and we kick this one. The B. Foe B. Immobile, perfect. Marion is going to do something like that too. D. 113. Ensnare for 3 turns. Knock back 3 spaces. Well, maybe. Let's just see if I do C. And I click on this guy, number C. Oh, he's freaking dead. I'm going to hit this goblin. Goodbye. And Cordelia is going to just shoot this. There you are. Hit. And Marion hit. We have this goblin over there, so I'm going to skip, and Marion is going to skip too. I'm going to move over here with Aldous. Maybe here. Maybe here. Or maybe here. Or maybe here. And then with Marion, I'm going over there. And Marion, she has good shaolin. So she is going to throw the shaolin to this dude. There you are. I'm bringing the priest there, and the priest is going to shoot. Marion is going to come there. Freaking bastard. And Marion is going to do nothing. Goblin Flinger. I'm going to just... Okay, Marion is going to use the bronze spear on this one. Ah, freaking bastard, she missed. Well, Marion, do some magic thingy and hit this guy. Boom, there you are. There. Marion, just go there and hit this guy. There. Perfect. We have another one over there, but he is on top. Can we hit that guy? No. Can Aldous go here? I don't think so, right? No, yes, he did went over there. There are more people down here, so we are going to go. Oof, freaking bastard. There are a lot of them. Marion. Can we throw Shaolin to this one? Yes. The priest is going to come over here and is going to hit that one. Perfect. And Marion is going to come and hit that one, and he missed. Freaking bastard. Aldous is going to come and hit this goblin. Marion is going to do that to this. The priest is going to cure Marion. And Cordelia is going to drop. It's going to call one of the beasts. There you are. Freaking bastard. So Aldous is going to do a good thing. Leg sweep. Maybe this one. A shield breaker. Let's just do a shield breaker to the goblin. There you are, freaking bastard. And Marion just go there and hit that one. No, like that. Freaking Jesus. Priest. Do some destroying over here. Nothing happened. Marion will need to hit. There we are. come here and hit. Freaking Jesus Christ. Switch weapons, melee, and hit here. There. The priest has to hit that one. Perfect. Now Marion is going to throw a bolt of fire to the rat, or to C. Let's just see what happens. C. There we are. Marion is going to hit this one. Perfect. The priest is going to heal Marion. And Cordelia is going to shoot some fire to this dude. There. Let's just go and hit. There we are. And Marion is going to come and hit this one. Yeah, there we are. Do we have more of these bad dudes? Nope. Let's just stop the fight. Inventory. A lot of things. We get all of this. Light 150 turns. We got all of that. He's almost quick use items. Ah, look at this. Potions and spells. This is good. I'm going to save. Again. There we are. Bastard. Goblin trash holder. Okay. We do a leg kick. There we are. Now Marion does a shield breaker on C. The priest does what? A shield protection. They are too far away, I think. Smite to this one. There he is. And Cordelia does a daze thingy to all of these guys. Poison and acid. One of your characters has been afflicted with poison or acid. This will damage the character every turn until it fades away or is cured. The priest spell Curing can reduce the amount of poison or acid afflicting you. Curing potions and certain items can also help. Okay. So I think I have curing potions. So let me see. Healing potion. No, I don't have a curing thingy. Aldous, fatigued. Goblin Thrasher, Shy and Lisa dazed. I'm going to hit. There you are. You are dead. Marion. What does Marion have in the inventory? Healing potion. No, she is going to hit with the over there. There you are. The priest is going to Curing. affects a single ally. Cures one hostile effect. So I'm going to cure Marion and see what happens. There you are, she's cured, perfect. And Marion, can I... There you are, Marion, perfect. So, we hit here, there we are, and with Marion we go towards the giant lizard and we hit here, there. And the priest is going to come here and shoot. And Marion is also going to come here and shoot. Aldous is also coming here and hitting there. And Marion hits there. We don't spend anything else. Inventory, we have a lot of things over here. So we take that, we take that. Broken pot. We take the belt. And we just use it to get a little bit more armor over there. Perfect. I'm going to end the fight. And now Marion is going to press the sun button on an item to use it. Shift, stag. Okay, I'm going to click here. And she's healed. Awesome. So let me go over here and see if you notice that an old discolored outcropping of the stone is sticking out of the wall nearby. You are tempted to push it and see what happens. And what is the outcropping? How can I do something with the outcropping? Here. What's that thing? Good. Leather armor. We take boots. We take shield ring. We take. Perfect. So, color resistant. I'm going to give the ring of cold resistant to Marion. Marion is going to take that. This ring goes to him. Who else needs boots? Marion needs boots. So boots to Marion. And over here I'm going to put boots on Marion, and this guy is taking this ring there, and he is also going to get a bow just in case. Okay. Metal urn. What's that thing? Okay, good. So I've got everything that I could from the marks an X with the okay. No worries. How about here? There's nothing else, right? No, only rocks. So now we come over here. Let me save now again after this fight. Okay, there's another one over there. Good. So he's the only one, I think. Can I hit him? No. Marion is moving towards there. The priest goes there and shoots. Marion comes here and shoots also. There's nothing else. Inventory. Cool sword. I'm going to give the sword to Marion just because she has more carrying capacity. Do we have what? There it is. Girls, split tail. Okay, we are taking this guy over here. There are a lot of them. Marion comes over there. Can she go here? No. Yes. No, she's going to wait. The priest comes here and is going to give shield to every one of us. And Marion is going to daze all these people over here. What the heck? Leg sweep to guy D. Dude, there you are, immobile now. Marion is going to hit this guy hard. E. There you are, freaking bastard. And the priest is also going to give him something to deal with. C and E. Boom, there you are. And Marion also is going to hit him hard with A to guy E. It's freaking good. There you are. Marion is also fatigued, but she is going to hit it with melee. The priest is also going to hit him again, E. And Marion is also going to hit him again with a ball of fire. It's freaking tough. There you are. And you are giving me things. Radiate ice. So we are going to get this thing and we are going to give it to Marion. And crude broadsword. I'm going to give the broadsword to Aldous. And Marion is going to... Can she hit this guy? Yes. The priest is going to hit the Nephilim, and Marion is going to hit the Nephilim too. Jesus. Aldous is fatigued still. There. Marion is going to do shield breaker to one of these guys, maybe to this one. There you are. There you have it. The priest is hitting this one. There you are. And Marion is hitting this other one. There you are. Aldous hits here. Marion hits here. And there's only one Nephil. We hit. And we hit. Hey. Perfect. It's nothing more, right? Nothing more. We stop the fight. Inventory. Tons of things. I'm going to give this one +5 to hit. This is even better for fighting, I think. Mario might have this other one. Can I give Marion this one? What if I give... I'm going to put this here. Marion is going to have this. Yeah, it's better. Marion is going to go like that. Perfect. I'm going to... Well, I'm not consuming anything else. Scroll radiate eyes. He has a lot of that. I'm getting this. And I'm giving this stuff to all other people. I think that all of us are getting... He has a lot of things on him. Wait, I'm not reducing the weight carrying it, even though I'm just getting things out of my inventory. This weighs 1.8, and I'm going to throw this over here. It's not reducing anything on the pack. I don't know how it works, but some areas are very cold. Be sure to dress up. +4 on armor. Tunic. This is better on armor. No, armor is better on the one that I have. She can evade stuff, but there we are. Maybe this is just on what she has on herself and not on the bag. Yeah, that's the thing. That's how it works. It's on the bag. Okay, makes sense. I'm going to stop here, guys. This has been really, really nice. I'm going to save again. This one. Okay, I'm going to end with a little bit of music. Pardon me. Let's just put escape over there, and let's just put some music to end. Let me see. Where are we? Over here. There we are. It was really nice. Okay, guys, we are going to catch up in the next stream, maybe next week on this game. If not in Spanish, we are going to continue playing Valheim. See you the next one. Bye bye.